Yeah. G is this shit. Masterpiece. If you don't know me, then your bosses do. Never mind, y'all, I really talk to you. On that clown shit, I can't talk to you. Picture a boss making some bosses move. Never won, nigga, but we offering you. Low and child, nigga, that 39th shit. Rails, baby, that 39th stick. The king got his shit, you should crown this. Came from the whales, got the spot on the half. With the longest can't shoot them guys, but I know them guys. City church to clap you for a penny. Came from the low end and cop to other city. Shit get hot here. Better wear your Glock here. We don't just grocery youngins, they op shop here. Hit you in your body until they see it soul. Put you in the wood and then they let you burn. Shit get stupid. Shot stop loud talk for sure you get muted. Gas up the plane smoke for sure you get suited. Loud talk. I've been playing with that grass like a grandma. Bitch, I'm 39th to the jump of it. Brother let the weapon spit. 40 with a drum jack kicking like some Texas shit. Ain't from the 9 from 39. Home and BT, big shouty right. Landscaping. When I get it going, chasing them, gotta plan. Leaves on them trees when they fall, I'm a hand raider. Bag them, seal them and get them gone. Jumped in this shit, was thirsty to see a zone. Ass bees here, wood big as hell like I'm smoking out a tree here. Playing with the branches like a monkey in a tree here. A G here, landscaper. I'm playing the wild for that damn paper. You know, I am 39. Yeah, fake shit. I ain't here to step on niggas' toes, but you see me? Yeah. G is this genius. I'm one of them niggas. And if you don't know that, you should ask your boss. Tell them talk about that hood team shit. They ain't really gotta do it though. You know this PFA shit, now, don't you? PFA shit!
Hey, what's good, everybody? Shop Talk 7, we up top, but we get down. It's your boy, Get This D. D Smith in the house.
And it's your boy, Media Monix, Pod God Radio Jesus in the building.
Man, look who we got in the shop tonight, man. We got the homie Raymond Bats in the building tonight, man. What's going on, Chief?
And I with it, my brothers.
You tell us, man.
Hey,
you got the good hand.
Hey, just feeling super positive, brother.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Good to see you, man.
Hey,
good to see you, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Shout out to the chat, whether you're tuning in on YouTube, whether you're tuning in on Facebook, whether you're tuning in on StreamYard, or whether you're tuning in on the Roku app. That's right. You can catch us on the Roku app. Ain't no excuses. We are there. All right. So make sure y'all hit us up. All right. Support District Radio Network, My Radio Chicago, Shop Talk 7, man. Make sure y'all check us out. All right. Ain't no excuses. No excuses. None excuses at all. None. All right. So y'all make sure y'all check us out. All right. First off, y'all already know we got to give a shout out to our resident SBOs, man. We got to go through our resident SBO segment, man. Brought to you by Shop Talk 7, man. We want to show some love to our small business owners that are rocking with us and showing us some love and support. So we want to show them some support too. All right. So first up, shout out to our girl, Miss Ro from Rose Design Services. That's RO''S.
Because without that apostrophe,
it's Ross.
And nobody's going to Ross's.
Nobody's going to see Ross. Nobody. I promise you, Ross is a lonely person.
Never
right
in the history of wordplay have you heard somebody say, I'm going to Ross's.
Nobody. Never.
You ain't heard it. Tell me when you heard it.
I've never heard it.
Exactly.
Never.
That apostrophe is important.
Exactly. So make sure you keep that apostrophe there, man. Shout out to Rose Design Services. That's RO''S Design Services. Make sure you hit her up. 773-322-3076. Again, that number is 773-322-3076. And hit her up across all platforms. Gmail, Facebook, and IG at Rose Design Services, man. So shout out to Ro and shout out to the accoutrement. I got to flex on them a little bit, you know. I'm in uniform.
She hooked me up with this Monix Man joint. You can.
Oh, that's the one with the purple hair on
I'm
it?
capping on the hair, but so
yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Women can use filters. I could do this.
Is that the Galilean shirt?
There it goes.
Is that the Galilean shirt?
Yep.
Alien of the Galaxy shirt.
This is it. I've come out the cosmic closet. I'm a Galilean.
The cosmic anime closet.
You feel me?
Yeah. That's a different look. That's a different
What's
look.
the outer space version of snapping your fingers? Probably shooting some lasers like Martian and Marvin or something.
We got to start.
Your Q36 explosive face modulator. I'm going to
sound like Kazoo is stupid. Man, shout out to Rose Design Services, man. And also shout out to our girl Nicole the Ingram from Tiffany'sCloset.com.
That's www. TIFFANYZKLOZET.com as we further alienate our West African audience.
Oh, well, yep, there goes North Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about 100% of the Sahara. Yeah, that takes them completely out of the
Congo is out of there.
Yeah, that takes them out of the
Look,
stats.
West African people, before you dump it, just come talk to us first, man. We can have a conversation. We can solve
There really is a good reason.
I'm just being silly. Y'all make fun of us too. Stop playing.
Don't take it so
I've been in those rooms.
Come back.
Please
come back. Our 2 or 3 people that listen to us in the Sahara area, y'all come on back, man. Please.
Shout out to all my West African partners from the Navy. You feel me?
Yeah, shout out to Tiffany'sCloset.com, man. And also shout out to our girl, Miss Nikki Spiller of Nikki Sleek Designs, man. Y'all know Nikki been checking out, she be hooking up our promos, man.
She's hooking up everybody promos.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Nikki out here busy.
The most money making this person in Shoptalk 7.
Look, man, for real.
I need some of that money. Come on, why don't you hire me? This is my platform. Why don't you hire me though? I need some bread, Nikki.
Nikki is getting down.
I can hand you some paper or something, a pen.
Nikki is getting down.
I spend all my money on weed that I don't sell.
Shout out to Nikki, man. Make sure you hit her up. www.nikkisleekdesigns.com. And if you want to email her at nikkisleekdesigns@gmail.com. Only if you want Nikki to spill her drip all over your brand. Just a little bit there.
All over your ball.
A little bit there. Just everywhere. Wherever we can get, wherever there's space, she want to get your brand spilled there. That's all right.
I think y'all need to hit her up.
Yeah, I better hit up, man. Hey, Nikki getting hot right now.
Nikki's hot right now.
Man, boy.
All this promo working for somebody.
Man,
Goodness gracious.
Nikki is getting it in right now.
Nikki's probably our longest running SBO right now.
No.
Who's been running longer than?
Rose on longer running SBO. Rose our second SBO.
It was BB Fly. Then Roe. Oh, so Rose is the longest running. Okay.
Nikki came not too long after Rose. So yeah. They about the same.
January, February, March, something like that.
Yeah, man. Shout out to our resident SBOs, man. Y'all make sure y'all patronize our resident SBOs, man. They provide incredible services. Make sure y'all check out Tiffany's Closet. She got dope clothing, man. Make sure y'all check out Rose Designs, man. Bro will brand the hell out your shit. Bro does shirts, she does socks.
She get them to make any kind of brand type thing you need.
She do thongs,
cups, socks.
You know what I'm saying?
Decals your car.
I mean, just saying, dude.
Wait, did you just say she do thongs?
She'll do it. She'll figure it out.
Yeah, she'll do it.
Oh, wow.
Boxers, briefs,
She'll get it done for you.
Yeah,
she might even do something with your shoestrings.
You know what I'm saying? Roll like that. And if y'all see what Nikki do, Nikki even got me involved in the act. I'm trying to learn her skills from the master. You know what I'm saying? So, she definitely spilling her drip everywhere. Y'all make sure y'all check out our SBOs, man, and patronize them, man. Real talk. And that does it for our resident SBO segment brought to you by Shoptalk 7. We up top. When we get down, man, we got Raymond Bats in the house, man. How you feeling today? How was your day, dog?
Oh, I'm feeling prime, brother.
Man, you ready to have this conversation, man?
Yeah.
Ready to travel with us?
Oh, definitely.
Ready to teach us a thing or two?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Okay.
That's what he want to learn. I'm here to get you in trouble somehow.
Is serial entrepreneur a proper description for you?
Yeah, I would definitely say that because I've tried some of everything. I've delivered flowers. I still currently educate families on, because this is Life Insurance Awareness Month. I still educate families on life insurance investments. I had a lawn care business at one point. Like basically what ends up happening with me, anytime I lose a job, I start a new business. So that makes sense. That's simply what I do.
Makes sense. Replace it.
I tried window washing once.
How was that?
I couldn't really get off the ground. I made $200. And I was married at the time, and she was mad because I was going.
Oh, wow.
So I ended up stopping it. The same thing with the financial services industry. I was trying to get into that in California, selling securities and life insurance, because they got the life insurance policies with the investments wrapped up in it. So I was trying to get those off the UILs and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah, man. But I had a marriage, and she didn't want me going from home, which I understood because I was going on the ship all the time. I was in the Navy at the time too, so I got it.
Real quick, shout out to the chat. What up, Sister V? Sister V in the building. Hey,
I
Sister
ain't
V. Long time no see. Yeah, it's been a long time. How you been? Yeah, good to see you, Miss V. Shout out to the chat. I gotta check the other chat, so I'll shout y'all out in a second, man. But before we go to this music break, man, make sure y'all check us out. YouTube, Facebook, StreamYard, and now the Roku app. So ain't no excuses, man. Check out Shoptalk 7 whenever you can.
Unless your kids is falling out the window.
That's it. And you better catch them and keep one eye on the screen, and
you can multitask. If it's on the Roku app, you put on your headphones.
Flex your superpowers.
You just put on your headphones or your AirPods.
I mean, you have
you can catch your kids and still listen, no problem.
We all got the good multitasking in us.
But man, shout out to the chat. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Let's go ahead and get to this music, dog. Let's get to this music, man. What we gonna play for him? I thought I had it set up, but I didn't have it set up because you know what? I'm a real radio guy. Just here.
You'll get there one day.
One day. I hope to. I really do. Thanks, Monix. I really appreciate that.
I think if you have it ready, I think if you have it ready 80% of the time, I think you could qualify as a radio guy. Now you might not get a job at Power 92.
Damn it.
Because they don't do no dead air.
Damn it.
Right.
That's okay.
Your time and damn, they got to be impeccable, boy.
Well, we're here now, so let's get it, baby. Studio, Tia Songbird. What's going on, Tia Songbird? Shout out to Tia Songbird, man. Let's go ahead and get it. Shoptalk 7. Let's go.
I am spreading my wings. There's no time to take a break. I know exactly what you mean. When I come in the house so late, but please understand all I'm doing. I do this for us. Don't make me choose. If I lose one, I've lost. There's no excuse. I'm just out on my grind. I need a little more time up in the studio. If you wanna know, I'm in the studio. If you wanna roll, up in the studio. I'm up in the studio. Up in the studio. Yeah. Up in the studio. I remember when you were supportive of me in every show, front row, recording every scene. Now cause the skies all around, heart in my pics and videos. Your insecurities overshadow the main goals we set before there was any of this. Before my name blew up, you weren't the same one yelling out I was the bum, and the same crowd screaming you're my number one fan. But I guess now you want me to cool shit down. Yeah, I get it, it gets a little tricky. Your vision's gotten blurry. Every time you see me winning, you feel like you're losing. When you see me moving, you think I'm moving without you. How could I forget about the nights crying in your arms? You fed my dreams with plans that curved my hunger. I could never leave you stopping. You're the king at the table. Pull your seat up while I cook the seat up in the studio. Up in the studio. Up in the studio. Yeah. Up in the studio. Catch me up in the last song without you. There's no me. No matter what, we'll make it through. We're gonna make it. You're the only one my heart beats for. 'Cause you're mine. I'm yours. I'm yours. Let's roll. You gon' find me up in the studio. Up in the studio. Let me follow my dreams when we up in the studio. Up in the studio. Catch me up in the it's like a breath of fresh air.
They ain't think I could do it. I'ma show you how to get it. Recop, load up, turn around, flip the bricks. He say I'm too pretty for this. I say it's genetics. You ain't know, bosses come. They're pretty. Be careful, boy. Watch your lip. Know who you with. Known to put him 6 feet under, then turn around and flip his chick. Never fold under pressure. All we do is get better. Never hungry. Stay eating. Fine wine, sharp cheddar. Keep the snakes near. Be careful, my dear. That venom burn. Lesson learned. I was reborn this year. Fear never hold me back. So all I do is attack. No lies, all facts. Get back. Trying to sell me a dream. What the f do you mean? You a peasant, I'm a queen. Ain't no f***ing in between. Watch me fix my crown. You simple buy down. You ain't know who I am. I bet you know now. Sit down, pay attention. Come on, chicks, just listen. I'ma show you how to get it. To the top, no limits. First you drop that, then you cop this hitters. I ain't talking drug dealer. All I'm talking about is winners. They ain't think I could do it. I'ma show you how to get it. I'ma show you how to get it. I'ma show you how to get it. They ain't think I could do it. I'ma show you how to get it. Free pop, load up, turn around, flip the bricks.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
Shorty wanna sex me, yeah. Shorty wanna sex me, yeah. She like the way I'm getting to this money, and she really tryna see what's to me. Yeah, shorty wanna sex me, yeah. Shorty wanna sex me, yeah. She like the way I'm getting to this money, and she really tryna see what's to me. I pull up in a body, getting money all day, so you know that when I pull up to the party, you see me real way, but today shorty stopped me in the lobby. She said she do me in a heartbeat. She wanna ride me like a Rari. Shorty, I've been thinking of mutual benefits, we can. No need to get serious, we can. Not my main thing, but I'm nothing to get out this main. She don't wanna waste no time. Ain't no waiting in line. Say I stay on your mind, baby. Oh, shorty wanna sex me, yeah. Shorty wanna sex me, yeah. She like the way I'm getting to this money, and she really tryna see what's to this. Yeah, shorty wanna sex me, yeah. Shorty wanna sex me, yeah. She like the way I'm getting to this money, and she really tryna see what's to me. Yeah. Got a text from my shorty telling me to come pull up. Say she horny lonely and she really wanna do something, so I'ma put it on, baby girl, 2x2 some. Beat the pussy up like a bass drum. Have a harmonica to my sex song. I'm a beast in the sheets, you a freak when you drink. So baby girl, we can get a freak on, freak on, freak on. Shorty says she love the way I ball out. Chilla on my wrist, every ice out. Let my tongue do the walking, put you in a coffin. See the pussy dripping, night now. That's what you get when you sex me, yeah. Turn that girl to a sex fiend, yeah. Especially when her head in it.
You would think a bitch dropped a third leg in it. Gang. Shorty wanna sex me, yeah. Shorty wanna sex me, yeah. She like the way I'm getting to this money. She really trying to see what's yeah. Shorty wanna sex me, yeah. Shorty wanna sex me, yeah. She like the way I'm getting to this money. She really trying to see what's shorty. I've been thinking of same thing. Mutual benefits we can swing thing. No, you think it's serious, we can play game. My main thing, but I'm not gonna be ice man. You don't wanna waste no time. I got the juice. Ain't no waiting in line. It's coming to you. Say I stay on your mind. Show me it's true, baby. Shorty wanna sex me, yeah. Shorty wanna sex me, yeah. She like the way I'm getting to this money. She really try to see what's to me, yeah. Shorty wanna sex me, yeah. Shorty wanna sex me, yeah. She like the way I'm getting to this money. She really trying to see what's to me, yeah. No.
You know? Shop Talk 7, we up top of Wiki Down. Your boy, get this D. D Smith in the house.
It's your boy, Media Knowledge Podcast Radio. Jesus in the building.
Man, we got Raymond Bats in the building, man.
What up, Pete?
Shout out to the homie, man. Yes, up.
Hey, shout out to y'all brothers. Y'all brothers over here doing a great thing with the Shop Talk 7 platform, you know?
Thank you, man. Thank you. Trying.
I definitely appreciate the invite, and hey, I'm here to help in whatever way I can.
Appreciate it, man. Well, listen, man, we chopped it up at BBT's party the other day, man, and I wanted to sit down and talk to you for a minute, so it was good to sit down and chop it up with you a little bit, man. So I definitely wanted to get you on the show and expound a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I know you kind of ran through a list of things.
Oh, yeah.
You say you started out as a microbiologist.
I'm actually still currently a microbiologist.
Still a microbiologist.
Been a microbiologist for 18 years.
18 years.
What does a microbiologist do?
So it all depends on where you're at. So like, I'm more like in the QC type field.
Quality control?
Yeah. So like I started out, I started my career at a food testing company. So all of the food testing like all of the food manufacturers, a lot of the big names you've heard of, Kraft, Tyson Foods, all of them, they sent all their food to us. And we actually tested to make sure the microbial levels were within a consumable limit. So if something was wrong, if the limits were higher than they should have been, we had to report that result because it was their job to send it to us as a third-party testing company before they even put it on the market. So we were like the front line making sure people were safe. And then from that company, I ended up transitioning over to personal care, where you'll never believe that soap actually has bacteria in it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we use soap to clean our hands, but if the soap, if like something happens within the manufacturing process, it's the same thing with food, where let's say they didn't sanitize a line the right way or use the right solution or didn't use the right temperature. Hey, it's going to come out contaminated.
And it's inherent in the process that's going to happen sometimes because anything you mass produce is going to have some kind of flaw in that area.
Exactly.
How often did y'all have to test? How big were the batches y'all had to test?
Well, over at the personal care manufacturing facility, like the average batch was about 18,000 pounds. We would probably test 8 or 9 of those a day.
8 or 9,000 or 89?
Well, 8 or 9 of the 18,000 pound batches.
Oh, so y'all like randomly pick?
Okay. Yeah. Each batch we had to have representative samples from. So like at that particular company, we tested for like Method, Dow Hinkle, some products. So like we ran White Rain there. We ran all kind of stuff. I once found a flaw in our manufacturing process to where I had to make sure they corrected it, because what my job was, I was not only the microbiologist, I was also the GMP auditor, the QA manager. I had to go
You had to
around.
sign off on everything.
What's GMP auditor?
So basically, good manufacturing practices.
Okay.
So with good
Safety QA type stuff.
right? Exactly. That's exactly what that is.
Okay.
You just have to make sure that, like, the line workers that wearing gloves, that wearing proper personal protective equipment, that they're not contaminating the product. And if anything was wrong, I shut the line down. I didn't play with them people.
Yeah, you were what we called in the Navy a spot check.
Yeah,
So we did
exactly what
so
I
we
did.
did spot checks where like somebody from another department, usually a higher up, would have to come check our process, make sure we're doing things by the book, step for step, make sure we got the right PPE, and sometimes we'd have to do the job in front of them so they can see that we know what we're doing.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So after microbiology, what was the next step in this whole?
Well, you know, like,
of interest?
I actually tell you how I got into microbiology. We didn't kind of go over that. Like,
I remember saying you went to Chicago State.
Yeah, I went to Chicago State and I got a bachelor's of science in environmental biology, anthropology, and minors in anthropology and chemistry. So what my first love is ecology, really. And it's pretty evident with, I got 9-10 tanks at home, all kind of different habitats, all kind of different animals in them. Everything's interactive. I got the tridivores and everything in there. Like, that's my first love. But in the Chicagoland area, it's hard to find a job like that, and it's actually paying something. You know, so I just took the first job I could get, because it took me over a year to find a job in my field at that time. This is back from 2004 to 2005. So in that time, I turned up my hustle. So I delivered energy, like I sold energy door to door. I delivered flowers and slum boxes of UPS overnight, all at the same time, just trying to make it. And I traded all three of those jobs in when I found my first micro job, and I've been in it ever since. But a couple of years after being in micro, I realized that working for someone was not going to cut it alone. So that's when I started my first business in life insurance. So, like, I was out here recruiting people for the life insurance. Primerica.
I was with World Financial Group.
I'm familiar with World Financial. WFG. Yeah.
I learned a lot from that.
Oh, yeah. They got some great people over there. Like WFG. It's a lot of really great companies out there. Like, I'm really proud of Primerica. I'm still with them to this day, you know, like, I still represent them. Like, they really took off during the pandemic. They have produced probably the majority of Black millionaires in the financial services industry than a lot of companies. So, hey, I'm proud to be over there. And plus, it was my very first business. I've kind of like shopped around, learned other companies. That's home right there. You know?
I did Primerica. I did not Primerica, the World Financial Group. I did 5 Links.
I did 5 Links as well.
I didn't do 5 Links. I signed up, but I didn't really do much. But then there was a company, like a facial cleansing product company called Modere.
Yeah.
And I did a little business with them for a while.
I actually, I left Primerica originally back in 2010, and I started doing ACN, which was the parent company to 5 Links. And then a couple of years later, I joined 5 Links. Then I left 5 Links alone, and I came on back to Primerica, you know? So, yeah.
Have you tapped into any other part of Primerica outside of life insurance?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like Primerica got so many different partnerships right now. They've partnered with Vivint Home Security, and this is the funny thing when it comes to that. I actually started like I've been doing selling and installing security systems and security cameras for 10 years now. So when Primerica partnered with Vivint, I've been selling more Vivint systems than I've been selling life insurance because that's something I naturally do. You know, I'm naturally about security. I've installed some of these cameras. You know, yeah, like they got that. They got partnerships to where people could call a number and see if they could save money on their auto and homeowners insurance. Mm-hmm. It's pretty much the Walmart of financial services. So anything you need, they're even getting into mortgages. So yeah,
that's a good business.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a good business, especially if you're able to give good loans.
Yeah.
In a third party sense, or does Primerica got a budget for that, like their own banking type situation?
So they basically like partner
with other banks.
Yeah.
That allow. Okay, so like Primerica will pretty much be like a referral type.
Yeah.
You need a mortgage, I'll refer you here, and they'll get their check that way.
Exactly.
Got it.
And the whole purpose of that is basically what Primerica is putting themselves in position to do is give their agents multiple streams of income that they can make come straight in the door.
Okay.
So now when you go sit down with a family, everything's on the table. Of course, you lead with the life insurance because the life insurance, so many people don't understand how important it is. That's the base of wealth building.
Can we talk about that on other than this break?
Of course.
And we kick it off with that because that's the perfect place to actually launch pad this whole conversation because I do got some questions about life insurance and it's huge that we know about this.
Okay, yeah.
So real talk. Shout out to the chat, man. What up, Sister V? Let's go ahead and get into this music, man. We got that Corey Ether, man. Ether. Let's go ahead and get it. Shoptalk 7. Let's go.
Damn, Ether. So you gonna go all the way to the world? You're considered strong. Yeah. To me, you're considered ether. Yeah. Old faced and crude. Serial creator.
If I'm going out, then I'm going in. I'm showing now who you rolling with. It don't even matter. Quit the chatter. Started from the bottom till I built the ladder. Blessings to the city. They wanna let us in till we build our own buildings. Standing on my business, dancing to my own rhythm. These gifts are God-given, so you know that God's in them. Living proof, you can see it through God's vision. So you see that the God's in them. When the God speaks, y'all listen. Y'all don't even know what y'all missing. Say she wanna stop, I told her start wishing. Hey, she say she wanna stop, I told her start wishing.
Never gives up on himself. Family man, talented man, self-righteous, conscious man. Pick up her guts kind of man. Protecting my feelings, hold on tight kind of man. Shut up kind of man. Man, put up kind of man. One you'll dream about kind of man.
Everything come at a cost, so never do something that'll cost you everything. They saying some things, just heard some change for promotion, I'm off to better things. Why I be better, I'm better king. Every time I deliver, becoming a better me. I'm a dog with different pedigree. I'm like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 steps ahead of me. Telling myself, don't get ahead of me. Step to myself, better myself, have a second week. They'd rather keep the street, I'd rather keep the peace. Loyalty comes with the cost, why hustle for cheap? They say they want to be with you until they see what keeps you. Too afraid to see it through, so they just up and leave you. Pat your back in, this is how you love. When you think of coming back, you just think of how you love.
Get ghosted, get back kind of man. Not just need a man. Hey.
This is it, money.
breakfast, so she texting me now. Happy cause I'm in one out of town. Wondering if I can come over and give a nookie a couple rounds. She like the way I put it down, as much as I want to. Shawty catching feelings, and that's something I don't do. Love making feel different when you know you ain't supposed to. Now she interested in me visiting frequently. She asked me what my secret is, so I'll be keeping it concealed. If I let you know, you can't tell no one, I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just anybody. She say that she like when I'm around. She say when I come and put it down. She wanna know my secret, but I told her I'ma keep it to myself. Promised that she wouldn't let it out. Let it out, no. If I let you know, you can't tell no one, I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back. Some say she take me on shots on 7, now she want the D. She been sipping the pineapple juice, so I know it's sweet. Got a heart racing, cause this ain't where I'm supposed to be. And if a nigga find out, I put them both to sleep. She holding me, she telling me she need me badly, controlling me. I love it when she call me daddy. Energy make me wanna beat her badly. Wanna know just what my secret is, so I'll be keeping it as a fight. If I let you know, you can't tell no one, I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just anybody. She say that she like when I'm around. She say when I come and put it down. Wanna know my secret, but I told her I'ma keep it to myself. Promised that she wouldn't let it out. Don't let it out. If I let you know, you can't tell no one, I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just anybody. If I let you know, you can't tell no one, I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just anybody. She say that she like when I'm around. She say when I come and put it down. Wanna know my secret, but I told her I'ma keep it to myself. Promised that she wouldn't let it out. If I let you know, you can't tell no one, I'm talking nobody.
Body so close, drop it real low, baby, why? Now we just cruising, never get confused, she I love it when you style on good weed and deep, bring it down on my. I must proceed, baby, not on
Step, you blessed. Still be moving whenever you do less. She bust it open just like it's a new chest. She got me hoping to go to a duplex. I'm just playing. Bless you with it. Cause you a gift no matter how you present it. To never miss no matter how they defend it. Look like a crime that's been highly committed. Nighttime skylines in my ties. Sight lines in my eyes on her thighs. Her vibes coincide with my fly. No lie, connection feel like it's Wi-Fi. She 5'5" and climbing it like a high rise. She wine and killing it like it's 9 lives. I was fine until you came into my life. Can't rewind, I need you right here by my side.
Drop it real low, baby, why? Now we just cruising, never get confused, she I love it when you style on good weed and deep, bring it down on my. I must proceed, baby, not on my. Vibration, baby, body so close, drop it real low, baby, now we just cruising, never get confused, she I love it when you style on good weed and deep, bring it down on my. I must proceed, baby, not on my. Vibration, we can vibrate, back to my place. Trying to get you to stand by the skyscraper. Girl, I'm trying to get it in, baby, why wait? Even when you do the dance, make a thigh shake. I like the way you whine, baby. I like the way you smile, baby. You like it from behind, baby. Everything you want, baby. Now we in the ride, now we just cruise on. When I get inside, now she just moves on. We not even there, how we slow moves on. She knows she see that guy, no confusion. Yo, this my takeaway. Lying on the floor, can't take it now. I went on the show, let me take a bow. Break it down, that you make it stay so close. Drop it real low, baby, why you ain't now we just cruising. Never get confused, she my ways like love it when you style up. Good weed and deep, bring it down on my. I must proceed, maybe not on vibration, baby. Shawty so close, drop it real low, baby, why you ain't now we just cruising. Never get confused, she my ways like love it when you style up. Good weed and deep, bring it down on my. I must proceed, maybe not on vibration,
Shop Talk 7, man. We up top, but we get down. It's your boy, Get This D. D Smith in the house.
It's your boy, Media Monix, Pod God Radio, Jesus in the building. You know that actually spells pig rig. I don't know. I'm going to change my acronym. PTRG.
Pig rig. We got Raymond Bats in the building.
Yo.
Real quick, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the playlist, man. That last joint was Dove featuring YMDZ. Shout out the right way. Pun fully intended, man. Vibrations. Man, look, I'm looking for the aunties. Y'all already know whenever I'm throwing on Dub, whatever I'm throwing on bald head niggas with beards, I'm looking for aunties. So they out in the house, I'm gonna find them. So shout out to Dub, man. Shout out to YMDZ, man. Shout out the right way. Before that, man, we had to show a little love to the collective, man. Trouble the Singer, Nobody. Shout out to Trouble the Singer, man, with the Shop Talk 7 dropping that bad boy, man. Appreciate you, my dude. That's a hot song, by the way. Just a hot song, too.
Made it a hot line. I made it a hot song.
Just a hot song. Before that, man, we had the homeboy Corey Ether with Ether, you know what I'm saying, after his last name. So, man, shout out to the boy Corey Ether, man. And congratulations to the fashion show he got coming up, man. Real talk, man. Brother was just highlighted on Channel 5, man. So, man, shout out to him, man.
Corey
the
Ether,
fashion line, man.
Ethering people with Ethereum.
You know.
I made that
Ethereum on the Ether.
That's a bar right there, Corey. If you use it, I need my bread.
Shout out to you, man. Shout out, boy. Shout out. Man, we got Raymond Bats in the house, man. And before we went to break, we were talking about life insurance and kind of how important life insurance is. How important is life insurance?
It is critical. It is absolutely critical.
Why is it so critical? Other than being able to pay for a funeral.
So, like, it basically put you in position to change zip code. So I'm gonna basically share a little bit about my personal life. Like my mom and my dad, they weren't married. My dad was a cop, and when he passed away, he left money behind. So he left money behind for several of his children, and some of that money went to me. My mom used that into my education. So off of that money, I ended up going to St. Rita High School. Going to St. Rita High School, I learned how to code switch. You know, I learned how to basically deal with other coaches, kind of talk to them with that boardroom talk. But then I also lived in the hood, so I turned the hood talk when I got in the hood. Like I learned how to code switch very well. But at the same time, just being around these different cultures, I just learned a lot.
Absorb.
And that's what put me in position to be the person that I am to this day.
Okay.
If it wasn't from St. Rita High School, I would have ended up at Harper or Tilden. I would have been.
Completely different experiences.
Completely different. Yeah. You know what I mean? So yeah, that pretty much positioned me. And that's just a small example. But like the bottom line is this, when it comes to life insurance, it's not about you trying to, like sometimes people get it misconstrued with, oh, you trying to come up off my death. No, you're putting your family in position. Like it's basically income protection. So let's say you have a married couple. The husband's making $60,000 a year. The wife's making $30,000. Something happens to the husband. He unfortunately passes away. They have no life insurance. they're used to a certain lifestyle. That's $60,000 worth of income going away from that household. So now this wife that's making $30,000, let's say they got 3 kids, she have to figure out how to take care of these 3 kids, figure out how to bury her husband, and how to replace this $60,000 income, and she making $30,000. Do you really want to put your family through that?
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's a legacy thing, and I'm not using that word loosely.
Yeah.
Capitalism dictates that you have a life insurance policy in America, right?
Absolutely.
And so this is what I mean. Capitalism, the way the financial system of capitalism works, is not built for the average person to save money.
No,
right? It's just not built for. So the average person is not going to save money like that, right? So having life insurance. When somebody passes, it's different ways to deal with it if you know what you're doing or if you got the right information. But somebody passes away, let's say the policy's $300,000. Now that lady who got this $60,000 that's missing because the husband passed, now you could at least set your life up to where this $30,000 could work for you because you could pay a bunch of bills off. You could put you and yours in position, and even get a bigger life insurance policy together for your children, that for your children, even if you already got one, you can get more than one of these. Capitalism dictates that you find a way to protect your progeny, and it's for people who worried about getting paid off their death. Well, yeah, don't be selfish.
So
protect your family.
So here's what I want to do. I want to move it away from just death benefits, because that's the first thing people think about when they think about life insurance. It's up for me to bury somebody. What are the other benefits to life insurance? What else can we do with life insurance outside of just burying somebody? Are there any other things, any other benefits to just getting life insurance? And don't get me wrong, that is a huge benefit to it. Definitely. But what else can this tool be used for?
Well, it depends on the type of policy. Me, myself, I believe in buy term, invested difference. But
buy term, invested difference.
Yeah, but before we go into that, there's actually policies to where you can have living benefits. So with those living benefits, let's say.
So just like with death benefits, setting up money to cover the death expenses, we can actually use that money for living expenses, is what you're saying?
If you come, let's say you get terminally ill, you're 55 years old, all of a sudden, your health has a bad turn, you develop all type of ailments or whatnot, you're no longer able to work. Now, if you have a policy that has a living benefit, that'll take care of those medical expenses, so that's a huge deal right there. Okay. Because do you want to have to worry about that?
Oh,
do you want your family to have to worry about that? No, not at all.
Does that cut into your actual policy though?
It depends on the policies. Like some policies, they can actually have a rider with those living benefits to where you're already paying a little extra premium, which is going into that living benefit, to where now the policy itself could stay intact, and then you're just tapping into the living benefit, depending on the type of rider that you have.
So outside of what was that? What was the name of that? What was the term of that type of policy?
Living benefit policy. So basically, you get a living benefit with term policies, with whole life policies. You get living benefits anytime, but it's you basically get it through a rider. So riders are basically they're like bonuses on your policy. And a perfect example of a rider, there's child riders. So with that child rider, let's say, for instance, you have a $300,000 term policy. And with that term policy, you have 3 kids that are under the age of 18. You could add each child on, get a $10,000 child ride on them. It might cost you an extra $5 to $20 a month on that policy. And now you got all your kids covered, $10,000 a piece. Now, some people may say, well, I want to put $300,000 on my kid. it don't make sense to spend that kind of money on your kid because your kid is not the breadwinner.
Mm-hmm.
You won't spend that money on the breadwinner because the breadwinner's income is the most important to pretty much.
You're funding the policy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. So, term, whole. What's the difference?
So basically, when it comes to whole life, most whole life policies, I hear different type of policies, but in general, whole life policy covers you for the entirety of your whole life.
Okay.
And they tend to cost a lot more because of that reason. Whole life also has an investment attached to it. And in general, most whole life policies, with that investment, it grows at a 4 to 6% interest rate. And you can't touch it within your first 5 years. Now, after that 5 years, the investment is growing, and then you have the death benefit over here, which is the life insurance. But then something end up happening to you. Let's say you unfortunately pass away. Your family gets either one or the other.
Okay.
They don't get both. The other part goes back to the insurance company. And then let's say, for instance, you want to borrow against, because you can borrow against whole life.
That was my next question. Go ahead.
People love to hear about that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, oh man, I can borrow against this. Yeah, you can borrow from us, you know, but
question, what's the penalty for that?
Well, you have to pay it back at a 6 to 8% interest rate.
Oh shit.
In general.
Okay.
In general, because you know, I'm not on here knocking people to do whole life.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes whole life is important depending on the stage of life you're at.
Yeah.
You know, it's just I believe you should get it young. You get it young, get you a term. You know what I mean? And I'll tell the benefits of the term versus the whole life. But if someone's starting off late in the game, getting a policy, just get whatever works best for you. Now that's basically whole life.
Mm-hmm.
So if let's say you borrow against it, you're paying it back at a 6 to 8% interest rate, but it's growing at a 4 to 6% interest rate. You pass away, and there's still a balance on that. Now that eats away at your death benefit.
Mm-hmm.
So if you owe $50,000, you got a $70,000 policy. Your family not getting $70,000; they getting $20,000.
After the funeral, that's mostly gone.
Yeah.
Exactly. Pretty much nowadays. Yeah, that's gone. So, in a nutshell, that's pretty much whole life. You know. Now we'll go into term. So what term does? It covers you for a certain amount of years. The maximum term is 35 years.
Okay.
And it's a lot cheaper. But it's hard to get approved for if you're older, you got
pre-existing conditions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's recommended you get that when you're young and healthy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you're paying $200 a month for a whole life policy. You got a face value of $50,000. You could get you. These are theoretical numbers.
Okay.
You could get you like possibly $300,000 for about $100 a month. Then that extra 100 that you would have been spending that whole life, now you invest the difference. That's where the whole term by term invest the difference. And with that difference, you could invest into mutual fund, Roth IRA, annuity, all type of financial vehicles. So now you got your financial vehicle that's growing. You got your term policy over here protecting you, your income protection. Let's say something happens to you. You unfortunately pass away during that term. Now your family get both because they are separate.
Because it's whole, what's it called?
The term, and then you got your investment over here. So the investment's totally separate from the policy.
What's the term that you use to cut?
So like the invest, like the Roth IRA, mutual fund, annuity, like you all got all kinds of different investments, but those are three of the main ones you might kind of deal with.
Okay. Hope y'all learning something, man. I hope y'all learning something, man. Shout out to the chat. If y'all tuning in on YouTube, y'all tuning in on Roku, if y'all tuning in on Facebook, y'all tuning in on StreamYard, man. Y'all got 4 places to check us out, so ain't no excuses, man. Check us out, man. Shoptalk 7, My Radio Chicago, Support District Radio Network. We got Raymond Batts in the building, man, schooling us on life insurance and whole insurance and term insurance. And that's just one of the businesses that you dabble in.
Yeah, that's just one.
This is one. You also do taxes.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, when it comes to the taxes, we not only do taxes, we also give people a chance, like we give people the opportunity to join our team to where they purchase tax franchises.
Okay.
You get a tax franchise as low as $125.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? So you can purchase a tax franchise
as low as
$125.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, of course, you have a lower percentage that way. I recommend. Well, first, I'm going to talk about the benefits of the tax franchise. Then I go into the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is what a tax franchise gives you the opportunity to do when you buy it from, say, American Dream Tax and Accountant.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with a virtual assistant. So all you basically do, you bring the client to the table. It's a client you got a relationship with. You collect the documents and everything. You send them in to your virtual assistant. Your virtual assistant actually prepares taxes.
Mm-hmm.
So you brothers can actually be right here doing Shop Talk 7 while the virtual assistant is at the office doing your client's taxes. And then the virtual assistant gets back with you. You have control of the pricing. So if you want to charge a client $300, if you want to charge them $1,000, you have control of that. We just teach you how to kind of price it so it makes sense for you. Mm-hmm. So that you actually get the most benefit, and then it also makes sense for your client.
Right. Because you can't charge everybody the same amount.
No, you can't. You can't.
You charge everybody a stack.
Right, because it all depends on what the client got going on.
Right.
You know, like,
don't you generally base it off what they made?
Well, it like what they made, but what all they got go. If they got property, if they got businesses, like that's all extra stuff.
So you pricing it per service that you're providing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay. So they just got regular income. That's one thing. But if they come in saying, "Okay, cool, I got it. Business tax, I got
all these deductions,
all this other stuff." Yeah. Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, because now you got to get their receipts together. You got to put in the right type of write-on form. You got to make sure that they're not going to be get audited. I mean, you have no control of that, but you just have to make everything make sense. You know, like the numbers have to make sense. So if they do get audited, they just go ahead and send their receipts in to the IRS. IRS, okay. Go ahead, you're good to go.
Mm-hmm. Everything check out.
Definitely.
But the tax preparer keeps all of those records, right?
Like basically the way you do it, the client will send it over, you'll forward over to the actual tax preparer. Once the tax preparer does like pretty much does the taxes, they discard it.
Okay.
Now, you could keep track of all the records if you want. That's your client.
Right. It's legal, right? To do that?
Right. You just have to make sure it's actually safe. Make sure your computer can't get hacked. Like you have to really, really make sure everything is straight.
Are these items like you got to scan?
Scan over to your email.
Mm-hmm. Like a lot.
There's a lot.
But you don't always have to scan either. We actually got an app. And the client could actually
they can upload.
Yeah.
What if it's receipts? They can't upload the receipts, can they?
They can upload everything.
They got to scan them though.
Yep.
And then so they do the work. Okay.
Or take a picture of it and shoot it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Let's go ahead and let's talk a little bit more about taxes and the whole tax business when we come back, man, from break. Real quick, man, shout out to the chat. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Roku, StreamYard, Facebook, YouTube. Make sure y'all check us out, all right? We're going to go ahead and get into this music, man. We got Noah Hayes featuring Lucky Spearman, man, Body Right. Let's go ahead and get it. Crank your stereos. Let's get it.
I don't wanna waste no time. I don't wanna waste no time in my line. Never pick it up first time. Gotta make a call back twice. Cause girl, you already know. I let my vocals slow. Started off fast, ended up slow. Kiss from your head all the way to your toes. I keep on going till it feel like I'm taking your soul. Just let it go, just let it flow, just let it show. Just let me know. Is it too fast? Should I go slow? Slow down, sit slow, cool down, show, top down, vibes on. Girl, I think it's time to get it on. Baby, all I really need is one night to make sure I treat you right. Baby, all I really need is one night to make sure your body right. You feeling some type of way, better not come in the way. I can tell by how you taste. Chocolate chips on my face. Always can't get enough of your taste. Baby, all I really need is one night to make sure your body's right. Just let it go, just let it flow, just let it show. Just let me know, go fast or slow when I go low. Just let it go, just let it flow, just let it show. Just let me know, go fast or slow when I go low. Baby, all I really need is one night to make sure I treat you right. Baby, all I really need is one night to give you what baby, you come on. You feeling some type of way, better not come here to play. Run away, I can tell by how you taste. Chocolate chips on my face. Always can't get enough of your taste. Baby, all I really need is one night to treat your body right. Oh yeah. Hey baby, I see you done had a long, hard day at work. So why don't you tell me, what do you prefer? Got vodka, whiskey, tequila, and more. Your favorite sticker, David, I'm obsessed with and notes laid at the door. Just sit back and relax, mommy, amor. Do what you dance, 'cause baby, all I wanna do is dance. Would you rather rest in a jacuzzi bath? But I'll sit on the edge and we talk live, baby. Or I'll rub you down your shoulders and take off that stress. And dinner is ready. What can I do next? 'Cause all I wanna do is serve you. I'm here to bless. I'm here to do what you need, darling. Your every desire is my calling. No arguing, no fighting, no headaches at all. I'm here to serve you, baby. I'm here to beg and call, 'cause all I wanna do is serve you. I'm here to bless. Rub you down with baby oil. Full body massage from your temples all the way down to your toes. While you're sleeping, I'll even on your clothes. Some say men come a dime a dozen, but baby, you're my rose. After that, you can lay on your back. Let me rub your belly, work my way down to all of that. Rub your feet and clip your toes. I'm
here to bless. I've got vodka, whiskey, tequila, and more. Your favorite cigar, David, of slippers and robes laid at the door. Sit back and relax, my amor. And do what you do best, 'cause baby, all I wanna do is bless. Would you ever rested at your cozy bed while I sit on the edge and we're talking left, baby? Or I'll rub you down your shoulders and take all that stress. And dinner is ready. What can I do next? 'Cause all I wanna do is serve you. I'm here to bless.
All right, we got the Battle of the Queens in the build. Let's go ahead and get it. We had Queen Ari with I'm Here to Bless. Now we got Queen Jan Sharpie with Essence of Hip Hop. Let's go.
Let me hear you say, come on, come on, it started out on the block. Let me hear you say, come on, it started out on the block. They don't understand the rhymes of a goddess. Hip hop was straight heartless. I'm coming to wreck this shit. It's a little story up that must be told. I'm not the writer, I'm a writer for myself and others. I'm quoting the quotas, cause they my hip hop brothers. How we MC like so y'all can dig me on this planet galactically overload, exposing y'all like shit. Come on. It started out on the block. Let me hear you say, come on. It started out on the block. I kick in the door, we been in the 4-4. Get the crowd screaming, Queen, don't kill him no more. Got you all at check. Bob into every last rhyme like Rakim in his prime. 'Cause it comes the brand new flavor in your ear. New flavor in your ear. I ain't kicking new flavor in your ear. It's about time, it's new flavor. Smoking on hay in the middle of the bar. Smoking on hay in the middle of the bar. Come on. It started out on the block. Let me hear you say, come on. It started out on the block. Yeah, when we in the video. Shorty straight laugh when we in the studio. Real thick, cute face with a little booty though. She booty though, lyrically leaving them wet. Oh, Shorty too much, she a real killer though. They getting some hair in the back of the movie, yo. I keep it funkified, ready, set, let's go. Kicking common sense, get them how you already know. We ready. We ready. For y'all. We ready. For y'all. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Yeah. Come out. Hey, in the middle of the bar. Smoking on hay in the middle of the bar. Come on. It started out on the block. Let me hear you say, come on. It started out on the block.
loving your essence, never wanting breathers. What you're good at's not known to naked eyes either. Believer in what's right, just like your features. And how to keep yourself up, she can probably teach you. Diva. Yeah, she's diva. Yeah, she's a diva. Moonwalk on that fashionista. Her confidence alone made me have to meet her. Cool-headed, slick talker like Mona Lisa. Couldn't let her walk on by, or Aretha. One of one mental. You can subscribe, just know that she don't deal with issues or foolish pride. No, she'll resign before she lets you subside her. And she ain't talking apples if she wants you inside her. That's a diva, loving your essence, never wanting breathers. What you're good at's not known to naked eyes either. Believer in what's right, just like your features. And how to keep yourself up, she can probably teach you. Diva. Yeah, she's diva. Yeah, she's a diva.
Been on them heels from the get-go. I promised to God I wouldn't let go. Wanna build with you and set go. Wanna move a little slow and let it flow. Cause my heart beats fast, gotta love something and let go. For better or worse, I know I got you, baby. From Gucci to Gucci, you the designer crazy. Don't let them haters hate you.
Diva, loving your essence, never wanting breathers. What you're good at's not known to naked eyes either. Believer in what's right, just like your features. And how to keep yourself up, she can probably teach you. Diva. Yeah, she's diva. Yeah, she's a diva.
Kid J, you got another one. How you know that? Tell me why he do that, tell me why you do that. Thought you had my back, tell me how I lose that. When it have to lie, showed you where the truth at. Put on that disguise, then they get a blue back. Tell me why the ones I love, they hurt me the most. Always had your back, you was me the ghost. Now you gotta live with that. You did what you did and you can't take it back. I got a lot of women and they be feeling me. Man, she say she like my aura, we got chemistry. I got it talking, but I know it's off the Hennessy. I'm how you sell, so I'm really just not listening. Shorty man, I've been getting money, state to state of different towns. If you send the info, got the glass to pop your jam. Wings on the Tesla, taking off, this ain't a fly zone. BB's on my neck, my head forget, don't need the flash on. I be on that drippy dish. Fill up the cologne, man, that is magnificent. Got a gun, the problem need it back if I get hit. I'ma bet it back and bet it back. Get bet again, bought another kind crash. Man, that shit was tragic. Argue cause she drunk, don't wanna hear it, let her have it. Trying to keep it calm, when I talk with passion. Disrespect and cautionary, and that's a ratchet. Tell me why you do that, tell me why you do that. Thought you had my back, tell me how I live that. When it have to lie, showed you where the truth at. Put on that disguise, then they get a blue back. Tell me why the ones I love, they hurt me the most. Always had your back, you forced me to ghost. Now you gotta live with that. You did what you did and you can't take it back. No, you can't. Living on my life, I did what I did and I'm staying on the ball.
Shoptalk 7, man. We up top, but we get down. It's your boy, Get This D. D Smith in the building.
It's your boy, Media Monix, Podcast Radio Jesus in the building.
Yeah, we got Raymond Batts in the house, man.
What up?
Serial entrepreneur Raymond Batts in the building, man. One part of the Ownership Club on 106.3 FM. Make sure y'all check them out. Sundays was 9-11.
Yep, 9 to 11. You can also catch us over on Intellectual Radio on Saturdays, 3 to 5 p.m. The Ownership Club expanding.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So we're talking about taxes. You did insurance,
microbiology,
taxes, microbiology,
lawn care.
You know what I'm saying? Talked about lawn care a little bit.
Security systems.
Security systems. You managed to squeeze that on in there.
Yep.
Dude, what else do you do?
Well, another thing that I actually do is I teach and set up classes for concealed carry.
Yeah, we were talking about that offline. Yeah. Teach and set up classes.
What's that like?
Concealed carry.
You know, like that's one of those popping businesses right now. Like that's something that would be more consistent than a lot of the other stuff. Like everybody's thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois finally opened up in like a few years, well, a little while back, and opened up the whole concealed carry. So like with everything that we hear on the news, even though Chicago is really not as bad as we think it is, but with everything you hear on the news, everybody wants they concealed carry. So hey, I welcome them on board.
So question. So because I'm not sure how many people actually think about that as a side business that they can start. I think when most people think of concealed carry, they think of ex-military, ex-police officers. You know,
they assume we have it by default, and we don't.
You expect that that's probably the lane that falls into. So a regular everyday person who just wants to start a business probably doesn't think about concealed carry.
Yeah, every person doesn't. Like originally, we didn't really think about it either.
So how'd you fall into concealed carry as a side?
Because we seen so many like people out here teaching concealed carry, and we would try to partner with them. Like, hey, we could bring so many people to the table. What can you provide? So they'll say, okay, yeah, you get $25 referral or something.
Mm-hmm.
Said, no, we could go in and do this. And that's what we did.
How much weapons handling training do you got to have in order to conduct a concealed carry class?
Yeah, you got to be a marksman before you can actually train a class or something.
Well, you actually got to go through a certification through the state before you can actually have a certificate for it and everything. And so it's a whole nother process. You got to go through fingerprint. You got to submit a LLC. And when you get that license back to be able to legally teach it, now at that point you can start a company.
Do you have to do any hands-on training to get these licenses?
They really consider because you already have to have the afford and concealed carry to be able to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not requiring that you have let's say hands-on training, because your actual concealed carry is considered hands-on already.
Right. We're not doing sub-assault.
Right. So you're not taking a class or anything for it like you would with your actual concealed carry. You just pretty much submit your credentials online. They do a background check, really check into you. That's pretty much how the process.
So what is the concealed carry instructor teaching? Is he teaching from a lesson plan, a book they bought, or
is there a standard course for across the board? Like if you go to one state or another, is there a curriculum?
There's a curriculum state by state.
Okay. So you have to go through that curriculum.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in Illinois, you're required to have 16 hours to be able to actually have your actual concealed carry license.
Mm-hmm.
Not to teach, but to have the actual concealed carry license. So the concealed carry instructor has to have 16 hours worth of material. And then that's also combined with you have to do so many range hours. And
the instructor has to.
The instructor has to teach the person the range hours, but the instructor also has to be able to have the certification for the range as well.
Do those certifications have to be updated or renewed per year?
They sure do.
Oh,
yeah, they have to be updated yearly.
So during this class, you're taking them to the range.
Yeah, so you're going over the material, your actual course curriculum, and then once you complete your course curriculum, then you actually take them to the class. I mean, like not the class, where you take them to the range.
Oh, I didn't know it involved that. I thought it was all class time.
Oh no, you actually get range time too.
Okay,
that's good.
Cool.
Their own gun or your gun, or how does that work?
We prefer they have their own.
But you got to have a FOID.
Yeah, they
in
all
order to take the class.
Yeah, they all always got to have a FOID. That's the prerequisite for the class.
Okay. Do you guys offer? Well, they just have to like sign up for FOID.
Right.
Okay.
As long as they sign up for a FOID, they can come on through with the class. But of course, the FOID has to go through before the concealed carry.
Oh, so if I'm signed up for it, I'm just waiting on it. I can sign up.
Right, as long as you show
and take that concealed carry class.
FOID.
Oh, okay.
You have to show proof that you got a pending FOID.
Do y'all ever help with that? Is there a way?
Sometimes we've had people come in, they don't have their FOID. We'll go ahead and do their FOID right there on the spot.
Because I know I'm having trouble. Like something can't get in my account or something like that.
Oh yeah, the ISP account.
Yeah.
You might have to just call them and just reset the password or whatnot.
Yeah, because I need to get on that.
Yeah, I definitely recommend.
A lot of people assume I have it. Don't you? You guys can't you get a gun because you was in the military? I wish it worked that way. it'd be nice, you know. And then like I had guns in California. I left from there with my ex-wife, you know, because you could sign over ownership of the guns. Because what California does is a license per gun.
Yeah.
So you ain't got no FOID or nothing like that. You just go buy the gun to make you wait a 10-day waiting period. They call it a cool-off period. And then you go back and get your gun, and then rinse and repeat whenever you want to buy a gun.
Okay, so it's per gun, not a FOID, which is overall license.
Right. Yeah, you got a permit per gun in California.
Right. Most states actually like that. Like Illinois is one of the few states to where they have the FOID, and it's like the NRA has actually been fighting back on that actually because the FOID shouldn't even be on the table. Because having a weapon is actually your human right of being in the United States of America.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's actually in the Constitution. They
Second Amendment
using that to fight it. But like Illinois is a liberal state. It's all kind of things going on. Because like every state is totally different. Where let's say in Florida, you got your stand your ground law. You feel you and your family are threatened, you shoot them. That's it. You think they taking your property, you shoot them. You stand in your ground. Wisconsin's different. Wisconsin doesn't require a FOID. You can just get a concealed carry. But what I can say about an Illinois concealed carry is good in 26 states.
Mm.
So it's good in Wisconsin. It's honored in Indiana. It's honored in Ohio. However, if you have a concealed carry in Indiana and you come to Illinois, it's not honored. You have a concealed carry in Wisconsin, you come to Illinois, it's not honored.
Does Illinois cross with any states in that way?
Yeah. Because it seemed a little lopsided, a little one-sided there.
You know, I don't believe they do.
Well, I wonder why does Illinois get to do that?
Yeah.
Is Illinois a more powerful state?
Illinois, you remember the commercial? You know, I think it's a lot to do with the politics of Illinois.
It's crazy, man.
That's interesting though. That's interesting that other states will accept our license to carry. But we don't accept theirs.
I guess Illinois is the big brother to those states.
Or maybe other states are always sending, or people are always fleeing to Illinois from these neighboring states. Maybe that's
now what they would do. Like they'll put certain restrictions on it. So let's say, for instance, a person has a concealed carry for Indiana. When they come to Illinois, now they can't have it loaded. They treat it like a FOID.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
The gun got to be in one
Separate
place.
from
The bullets got to be in
ammunition.
another place.
Exactly.
Which is the dumbest shit in the world.
Like how I'm gonna
Right.
protect myself if somebody's trying to jack my car.
Right. The carjacker is not going to wait for you to go get your.
Like, wait a
clip
minute, let's make this a fair fight.
Yeah.
It's probably not happening.
Oh, your bullets in the next room. Okay, cool. I'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah,
It sounds like a handicap to me.
that's definitely one of those better to be judged by 6. I mean 12.
Yeah.
To carry by 6.
Yeah.
You got to catch me on the back end, partner. That's why, like, the people, they make it's wild with the gun laws because they make it difficult to legally protect yourself.
That's what it really is, because like when they're making these laws and when they're talking about it, they're saying they're fighting crime. But the criminals do not care about your laws. They obviously don't care about your laws. They're criminals. They don't even get their guns legally. They're buying them illegally. They're buying them on the black market or whatnot, or having
Serial
somebody
number
buy it
scraped
for
off.
them in Indiana or whatever. You know, like they're getting them illegally anyway. They use them for illegal purposes. They don't care. So it only affects the legal gun carrier.
It's such a handicap because you can even if you're defending your home, there are some states where the laws are skewed a little bit to where even the intruder has rights in your home. So if you do anything to defend yourself that wounds that person, even though they're trespassing, there's some space in the law where they can probably sue you for it.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, in California, if you shoot an intruder, you still got to go to jail. Not well, I ain't gonna say they're gonna book you like that, but you got to go to the precinct. You got to go get processed. They're gonna take your gun for a little bit until they sort it out.
Well, yeah, that actually, like, that's definitely happens here. This is something that happened back in 2018. My mom, she's a FOID carrier. She's not concealed carrier, but she's FOID, and she's 70-something years old with MS. A guy from the neighborhood, he was high on for something, not in his normal right state of mind, acting a fool. He came down there trying to damage her property. She came to the door to see what was going on. He ran up the stairs. Mind that she has like 15 stairs to get up to her. And she's telling him, stop. He didn't stop. So when he got to the top of the stairs, she fired that gun, hit him in the shoulder. That woke him up. He turned around, walked on back down the stairs. Then she called the ambulance for him. Ambulance came and picked him up. They arrested him. He learned a valuable lesson, and he got to survive. Now, when it came down to the case or whatnot, the police came on out. They assessed the situation. She's 70-some years old with MS. Say, okay, it's an elderly woman. She's sick. We're not going to take her into the precinct or anything. We're just going to come interview her here. Now, they still had to take the gun in and put it through ballistics just to make sure that it didn't match any murders or anything. Right. Like, that's just a process they have to go through. I understand. I get it, you know. So she went and bought another one during that process because they would take too long to give it.
She got a bigger one.
I was just thinking that's why you probably should have several.
Yeah. I definitely recommend
that. Yeah. I low key miss shooting, man. I used to go shooting all the time. I got a lot of shooting in with the military because I was with the SEALs for a while.
Yeah.
So we shot all the time. We shot like probably 80% more than the rest of the Navy, like to the point where I could probably close my eyes and my hand gonna go to the same spot every time. Same motion because it's muscle memory. You feel me?
We should go sometimes.
Yeah, man. I used to. The military gun's something else though. The M240 Bravos, that Mod Deuce, that 50 cal. It's like a stress relief shooting that thing, man. And like Camp Pendleton, the Marine base in Oceanside, California. It's about an hour from San Diego. It's like the size of a small country, man. And they got this valley where they put a tank down there. It's an old tank. Man, I got to shoot. I got to shoot that thing probably about 30 seconds just. Not 30 straight seconds, because after about 10 seconds, you gotta feed the belt. Right. Yeah, and after a while, that barrel will get hot. If you shoot it too long on a hot barrel, it'll bend. But so after so long, you gotta take it off, cool it off, put another barrel to that cool off. You know, it's a lot of barrel changing, but I missed it, man. And the drills we used to do with the is that legal anywhere in Illinois where you could do shooting drills? Like tactical drills with your weapon?
There's a facility out in like the South, like close by South Village. An ex-cop owns the facility where they actually do it, but it's invite only. You're not getting in there unless you know somebody and he invites you.
That's the best right there, man.
Yeah.
Like
hella exclusive.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
It's like you could play Rambo for a little bit. Safely, of course. Yeah, man. I remember we did this crazy drill where we had to run 2 miles. The last 200 meters, we had to sprint, right? You got to sprint. And you get back to your weapon, they took it apart. They just field stripped it. But under that, with that adrenaline going, you got to put your weapon back together.
It's teaching you how to kind of deal
put the bullets back in. Put it in the magazine. Put the magazine in the gun. Holster it and walk down to where your target at with like 7 feet and shoot and be on target. So pretty much they're simulating being under duress. And then we had this one drill, same thing, where we had to walk from 25 yards with our rifle. Pretty much walking the target down. And you stop at 7 feet. You had to do this fancy swing with the rifle because we had it on with a strap, Bring it to your side at the same simultaneously come up. Yeah. It was.
I've seen that in the movies.
Yeah. Oh my God. I remember we did that with something called the reverse failure drill. So like during the war, a lot of the Afghans or whatever, Taliban, they was on opium because all the poppy seeds is out there in Afghanistan. Oh, yeah. Not all of them, but a lot. It's pretty much heroin. You know what I'm saying? So they be taking that opium in whatever form, and you would shoot them in the chest, right in their heart. They're dying, but no, they'll feel it. But they're dying, but they'll still get up until they bleed out. They'll get up shooting.
Wow.
Right? They on drugs. They their body respond differently when you on medication or whatever.
Yeah.
Especially those medication. So the reverse failure drill was like shoot them once in each hip. Because you shoot somebody in the hip, they not getting up. Their wheels is done. You can't. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then once in the running lights. Like you ain't coming back from this, Jack. If I get you anywhere over here, you ain't coming back. That's a rap sheet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Interesting shit, man.
Yeah, man.
Shit, man. Real quick, let's go ahead and get into this music real quick, man. Shout out to the chat. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's get some more of Zoe Wheels, man. Snow on the Bluff.
Absolutely.
Hey, let's go ahead and get it, baby. Shoptalk 7. Let's get it.
Oh, yeah, this one is new.
Step into victory, screaming the industry. I need $1 million. I take the doors out the cheek. She know I'm a rapper, so she wanna me to sleep. One handle her. One handle.
Dr. J got me right.
LKJ, you better know I'm rolling your shit like it's I love my shit, but I never get through it. I say better get that shit. You feeling froggy, this 10 milliliter. Effing on my hip, the front is the trunk. Smoking on truffles with walking my duck, and it's just hit a move. Got available fellas. Bought me some diamonds and bought me some bombs. If I go to jail, I won't post in the front. Better that ice in the neck on my arm. I run it up, nigga, that is my job. Before I looked up, I was chopping the hard. I was out to the skate to 6 points on the star. Wood in the house and the wood in the car. Sometimes it be seals, sometimes it's some jobs. Flavors on flavors, just like a Menage. They call me OJ, cause I'm gon' be the case. Look at the dash, you don't want to erase. I say my money can't fill up the safe. No risk, no reward, I ain't playing. I say what's the give and money to me. Give me some hair when I tell her it. Yeah, how when I drive on the way to the lake. Do the right myself, cause myself got me made. I'm a king in this chair and the world is my stage. He say that I'm smart to be up for my age. Moved out the hood, but I'm stuck in my ways. I do what I want, I feel stuck in the cage. Travel low too just to make me some place. I do what I do and I don't make mistakes. I'm raising land, it's all on the table. I got him in fucking, I'm moving new ways. The shit that I did, gotta take to my grave. I bought a friend in the eye in the cave. I went to the lot and I swiped for the rain. I went to the club and I make that bitch rain. From distance, you know I got aim. Jail of the ground and the rules of the game. Wanna be better, but gotta get paid. Can't be up at Denny's for minimum wage. I am a star, but alone out the stage. You better put that little bitch in her place. Oh, you gon' get it, just how you gon' get it. My niggas gon' flip it, man, every damn day. We get the spinning, the spinning, the spinning, the spinning. My nigga, they get it, they way. It is some glazes and 50s and Hemis. My niggas, they coming, they came a long way. I rollin' your shit like it's snow on the bluff.
I talk my shit, but I never take touch. Do what I say, better get that shit up. You feeling froggy, just timidly jump. Been on my hip, the front is the trunk. Smoking on truffles with watching my cup. And my chest hit a move, got available. Bought me some diamonds and bought me some bombs. If I go to jail, no one posting the bus. Look at the ice in the neck on my arm. I run it up, nigga, that is my job. Before I cooked up, I was chopping the hard. Shout out to the gangster, 6 points on the star. Wood in the house and the wood in the car. Sometimes it be sealed, sometimes it's in jars. Flavors on flavors, just like a menage.
It's like a breath of fresh air.
Niggas be smoking that weed, putting in work. They wanna rig it at yay. Doing this every day, chasing that pay. Why am I feeling this way? Could it be what I was taught? Sending me off. Why I'm so tired and lost. Sick of these presents, my circle. Spitting a rehearsal. I am the company boss. Niggas be soft, looking for something for nothing. Why are you bluffing? Why are you fussing? Why are you cussing? Falling for everything, standing for nothing. What you thinking about? Ain't no need for discussion. The mental concussion. Playing me all on the radio. Everybody wanna know when I'm coming. I don't be stunting. I just be handling all of my business and making sure everything I start, I finish. I will not diminish. I am a chemist. You are the true definition of gimmick. Why did you make me creative in what I imagine? I am in action. So just give up the mic and surrender yourself and do it in an orderly fashion. I'm the master. If you slow down my flow, make you faster. Ask me a question, I give you the answer. They didn't know I can blow out their ass. The mental study, they be calling me bastard. She ripped regardless. Represent Robin. 472, you see me coming through and you don't want no drama at all. You don't want no drama at all. You don't want no drama at all. 472, you see me coming through and you don't want no drama at all. Those who think they a giant will fall. I just came here to tear down the wall. 472, you see me coming through and you don't want no drama at all.
At all. Back though, I've been running this money or something like a lasso. Shorting them, think I'm my asshole. I don't know, I just get what they ask. I tell them what till they talking to me. You know I'm the reason they crossing the street. I done did something for you and did something for them. Know why they all talking to me. The bullet gon' slice like cheesecake. They gon' stop for the start, got them pull on the e-brake. Don't want no drama with me today. Leave him on the ground, no serious, so I should play. Somebody come down today, cause we on their ass like numbers on license plates. My gun don't gotta type today, so I'ma keep shooting till it's too much for me to take. But it ain't too much, I'm aiming for 3 when I shoot from the clutch. Sure to be licking on me and she feeling on me with this money she can never touch. You don't want a problem with me, I split you like the sea bass red in the spot that you lay. It is what it is and it is what you make. I pray a nigga don't want drama today. G-Rip from Rob is off on the 9 of the wheel on my wrist, but it shots to the spine. Memory lost cause we shot off his man. I'll be watching him take off his watches and taking his watches cause we don't got time. More of the story I'm taking was mine. Shot of the coppers and shot of the actors. I better never won't be drama this time. This time.
Yeah, so different. I'm different. Yeah, so different. It's different. It's hot. It's different. That money got me acting different. Now it's my time and I can feel it. Except to me, you ain't feeling it.
E-A-D-C.
It's different.
Miami, Cuban link, drop top, beamer, swear go crazy. Big Pimpin', Jay-Z, UGK, beg your lady. I can rap my off all type of styles, beg go crazy. I'ma put the bag up, all in the club, cash go crazy. Beats about to drop, ease about the spot, we so nonchalant, still a beat the brakes off a dun. Running up a bed with the gang, all this money I could buy a bank. I'ma spend my summer in the bay, in the Hummer looking like a tank. If money talking tall like Ricky Lake, I get money all 50 states. I get money like 50 ways. Act your wage, not your age. It's a different level, different page. On another level, different lane. Different type of legend, different stage. Special type of preference, fame.
Paying for the VIP, everything else on me. I'm different. Big change on the TIP, on phone MPs and they can't go flip it.
It's a different level, different page. On another level, different lane. Different type of legend, different stage. Special type of preference, fame.
Put it on a real high pedestal, cash you a fool in the baby, let it go. This never had to do too much. Bag on deck, don't need no clutch. I smoke in the club, big boy, no dust. Pass that. And I don't switch lanes, I ain't in a rush. Red light, no stain, cause you know I bust. My don't ride today, nigga said that. Don't hide today.
You ain't like that.
But the baby got me acting all type of ways. Beast told him we different. Broke, stay distant. Floor seats when I'm courtside, y'all got the gin and ambition. You late, now scratch that nigga, you fake. Now you wanna ride my way, cause it got paid. You got sick and tired of that lake, stop playing with her. Don't talk to me, talk to my cash app. Big streams, let me see that ass cap. Big dreams won't make a clap. Big cash, drop in, match that. Been for the VIP, everything else on me, I'm different. Big change for the TIP, on phone them beats and the gang gon' flip it. My grind on the money mission, cause I got it in they feelings. Never sipping out one that I spend it, I got a bag now, I'm acting different. That money got me acting different. Yeah, now it's my time and I can feel it. Hey, step to me if you ain't winning. My hustle got them in their feelings.
It's different. It's a different level, different pay. On another level, different lane. Different type of lesson, different stage. Yeah, so different. So different. It's different. It's different. It's different. It's different. Yeah, so different. So different. I'm different. I'm different. I'm different. Yeah, so different. So different. It's different. It's hot. So different.
Yeah, the ghost. Hey, you ready?
Hold on.
Hey, you in the corner right there.
Pull up on this thing.
Slow down. Hey, pass me that bitch out the glove department. Fuck that. I ain't finna play with him, gang. Hold on. Let me jump out. Come here. Yeah. Walk in the club, open the third eye. You can still get served even out on the curbside. Intelligent with the word slide, super sophisticated nigga with a Malcolm vibe. Yo, I got money on your head, bitch. Twist the Glock 4 times, lock it in like a dread switch. The gold still banging with the crank clip. Brothers who demonstrate the struggle that's magnificent. Whoa, yeah, this shit here, it ain't fun. You gon' hide red on your face. This ain't a paint gun. The ghost, Monopoly. But the bank one, Anthony Anderson, Aaliyah, with the dim song. Ghost, I'm dangerous. I don't play shit. Take the pill right out my hand. I'm Ghost Morpheus. Yo, what up, Ghost? Yeah, you on one. The witch wants you to take the flight, but a broom's gone. Yeah, I ain't playing with you niggas. Full of playing on you niggas. I'ma show the whole world I'm Ghost. Family first on you niggas. Put a verse on you niggas. BD step past the mic, this Ghost. Me and Meech on you niggas. Got the niggas in they feelings, we can take it where they wanna go. I'm going ghost on these niggas, still searching for them niggas. Man down at the liquor store. Yeah, I ain't playing with you niggas, full of playing on you niggas. I'ma show the whole world I'm ghost. Family first on you niggas, put a verse on you niggas. BD step past the mic, the ghost. Me and Meech on you niggas, got the niggas in they feelings, we can take it where they wanna go. I'm going ghost on these niggas, still searching for them niggas. Man down at the liquor store. Yeah. I jumped out the whip on them niggas, man. You know, I hit the corner, you know, all the time. You know, there's a shorty out there. Ghost.
I know everybody done, you know what I'm saying, heard lovers and friends, you know what I'm saying? This that King mix though, you know what I'm saying? Put my little twist on this shit, you know? I'm touching the body, I'm kissing the body, and I probably shouldn't. We've been moving too fast, I'm tempted to crash, and I probably shouldn't. I'm loving the body, I'm gripping the ass, and I probably shouldn't. Lift you up when you feeling down, cause your last nigga probably wouldn't. Water her like a flower, that pussy get sweet like banana pudding. Baby, you ain't easy to find, so play with your feelings, I probably wouldn't. Girl, you know you find this wine, take a sip of your potion, I probably shouldn't. Shit, I might fall in love thinking that I wouldn't. Make you tell all them little niggas that you took. She know I beat that shit up, ain't no running. Breaking the back, how I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm coming. She know what's up when I'm coming. Shit, I make her shake when she coming. Beat that shit up, ain't no running. Breaking the back, how I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm coming. And I know when I get back, she gon'
gon' be. You know it. Beat that shit up and I'm running. Breaking the back, I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm thumbing. She know what's up when I'm coming. Shit, I make a shake when she coming. Beat that shit up and I'm running. Breaking the back, I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm thumbing. And I know when I get back, she gon' be. She know I'm a gangster and gentleman at the same time. Open the door for you and slang iron. For you, I'm a step. This front line. My D, I'm been busting, I decline. She say I make a wet eye deep dive. Take a soul out of body, no revive. We go round after round, you just decide. Climb on top, I can make this a slow ride. Baby told me I'm packing the whole sack. Dirty talking, I'm giving the whole vibe. Ass fat, I spray this shit so wide. I be lying if I told you I won't slide. Flipping her like Olympus is go time. She say I make a drip, it'll pull down. I'm getting wild, but she telling me slow down. How you gon' try to run when it go down? She know I beat that shit up and I'm running. Breaking the back, I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm coming. She know what's up when I'm coming. Shit, I make a shake when she coming. Beat that shit up and I'm running. Breaking the back, I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm coming. And I know when I get back, she gon' be. You know it. Beat that shit up and I'm running. Breaking the back, I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm coming. She know what's up when I'm coming. Shit, I make a shake when she coming. Beat that shit up and I'm running. Breaking the back, I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm coming. And I know when I get back, she gon' be here.
Shop Talk 7, man. We up top, but we get down. It's your boy, Get This Date. Keith Smith for now.
It's your boy, Media Monix, Pod God, Radio G's. It's a side chick connoisseur. I'm just saying. I don't have one.
The SCC, it is bitch.
You feel me? The SCC.
Shop PGRG.
I don't have one currently, but I'm a proponent.
The SCC.
I am an ally of men and women having side pieces. Look, you go think about it. You meet a chick, meet a new guy, right? Yeah. She got choose to meet a new guy, right?
Yep.
Let's keep it real. It ain't 9 o'clock yet, is it?
Ain't 9 o'clock yet. Damn it.
Who's thing is she going to put her lips on more? Yours or the new guy? She seen your dirty drawers. She seen shit stains, doodle stains in your drawers. She seen you at your work. She got a the new guy, the other guy. I understand a woman wanting to have a side piece. I'm not against it. They're not whores to me. I don't let them know about it. Give them the courtesy, you know. But people be who you think you can fulfill this person forever?
Yeah,
you can't. You're an entrepreneur. You definitely can't as an entrepreneur. You don't have the mental space all the time.
No, I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
And
you're not gonna be attentive as much as she needs you to be all the time.
I've had a lot of partners complain about that because like my mind to be racing. I'm trying to figure out how to get the next day going. Oh, you're not paying attention to me. You're not being attentive enough with me.
Yeah. And them trying to get attention comes off childish sometimes.
So you're not present is what you probably hear a lot.
I'm not like present. That. And then when I am present, I might not be mentally present.
Mm-hmm.
Forget if the bill's paid. I need more. No. You need more than my money?
I need your life.
Wait a minute.
Your soul.
Have you ever processed that for real? Like, you need more than my money? A bill payer should never hear my opinion. It should be illegal. For a bill payer to hear, I need more. No, shorty, don't say. I'd rather you go get more than say that to me.
More.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what would help in a situation like that is if there was more of a balance. Unfortunately, that's not the society we live in. We live in a society where we're told that the man is supposed to intake everything, break down and die in the name of your woman. And that's absolute bullshit in my book, because what's left for me to do? I see a bunch of old guys walking around the hood, broken down. Yeah. I see more married couples with the old man broke down and the wife, not to say that she's in the best health either, but look at a lot of old couples. They live longer than we do. Look at a lot of old couples. A lot of old couples, it's usually the older guy, the man who's like really, really like in worse shape health-wise than the woman.
Well, and that's how it's going to be, though, because as a man, you probably done more heavy lifting.
And then their labor, right, the labor of the time was different.
Men are oak trees, right? we take hits. We don't go to the doctor because we don't see the damage, stuff like that. Women are like the small trees that when the wind hit it, it flows back and comes because it absorbs the impact the right way. They cry. That's the version when it comes to women. A lot of their whining and crying, they're getting it out.
Yeah.
So a lot of them are really less stressed than men. I studied that with the 5%ers, because they teach the black man is God and the black woman is earth. And they kind of gave an example of how the black woman is really earth. Well, it's probably any woman, but it's a black nationalist movement. So, but you know what I'm saying? But as far as the breadwinners and stuff like that, I ain't gonna lie, if I could be real honest, when I wanted to pay all the bills, somebody told me once and I got offended. Like, you just want control. And I got offended. I'm like, what you mean? I didn't take control in those situations.
Right.
But not like outwardly. But really, it was because I wanted some kind of control. I didn't want them to work because I was gone all the time.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to come back.
And they
got to go to work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going for 2 weeks and I got to come back and now you got to go to work. And now I got to keep the baby because you got to go to work. So I had to admit to myself recently that in essence, it is because I wanted some control.
That is a form of control.
So if you now I didn't abuse it, but if you want some control, you got to pay these bills. If you want her to do all the traditional stuff, you got to have her in a position where it's easy for her to do that.
Yeah.
Now, ideally, that ain't my ideal situation anymore, unless I made more. If I made about 30 more grand, then cool. But at this point, it's like let's all take care of what we brought to the situation, and
see what we can help each other.
And see what I can help you at, make your load lighter, and maybe organically merge our stuff when it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people together they make 15 grand together. Still be having bill trouble. Now with that, I suggest y'all put y'all resources together and get both of yourselves out of debt. Because y'all could do that in 6 months.
Yep.
Even if y'all got car notes.
Yeah.
Yeah, working together.
Do that, then go back and do your own thing. Because you gotta do the teamwork thing every now and then. But if we're being honest, we do this because we want a form of control. And when I see this person, I low-key gotta apologize because I got mad when they told me that. But it is. And I ain't ashamed to say it. I'm okay with the fact that I wanted to control something.
I think the idea that they had when they gave you the question is a little bit different than the answer you gave.
I feel like they used it as a hit. Like they tried to. They was attacking me with it.
They was trying to. Yeah.
And I fell for it. You know what I'm saying? Like now if they said it now, I would be like, oh yeah, okay, yep, exactly it. I'm okay with admitting that.
Your form of control wasn't.
It wasn't dictatorship.
Right, it wasn't dictatorship.
It was just I wanted circumstances to be in my favor.
You wanted peace when you came home. You wanted an environment to welcome you.
And I wanted some food.
Home.
And I didn't want her to be like, I can't do this because I got to go to work. No,
it's not like you wanted a home environment.
I wanted a home environment.
You wanted a good home environment. You come from deployment or whatever you're doing. Shit, you want to walk into
because based on my schedule when I'm on sea duty, she has to do everything. Yeah. That's why I never called myself a leader in the home. Not like that. Right. Because I'm going a lot. When I come to the house, it's how she want to run. I'm not finna step on her stuff. She here all day with the kids. She got a flow. I'm getting with the flow. I got a much more important role than leader. I got to make sure this bread is here so we can eat and live.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be called a leader. Whatever I'm called, I get. But I ain't washed, like I said, during that one of my last situation, I ain't washed my own clothes for 5 years. I ain't cooked my own food for 5 years, except when I wanted to give her a break. I either cooked or we ordered pizza when I wanted to give her a break. And I did that at least once a week, twice if she let me. But yeah, man.
Do you find dating hard? Do you date?
I date.
Do you have, now that you're at this level where you got multiple businesses going, you know what the game is out here. Do you now have a specified method of dating now? Like, have you come up with your own rubric for how you're gonna navigate this?
Yeah, like
he said rubric. Oh, let's bring for real.
Right.
You gotta have a whole process.
Yeah, I definitely gotta have a process. Like I'm checking their social media, see what type of person they are, all that good stuff. Like, I have to really be careful because I have a lot to lose. If I mess with the wrong woman, everything will crumble.
Man, I have trouble giving enough of myself to where they can take anything anyway.
Yeah.
I have like, even if I feel like right now, even if I got married, it's still gonna be encapsulated in some protections for myself.
Yeah. I'm actually the same way.
I got kids, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and if she got kids too, cool. While we're together, hey man, we work this thing out. But I can't have my kids affected. Well, 2 of them grown now, but so I got a baby boy. He's 9. I can't have him affected because of somebody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to protect that kid.
I got to protect my. Now it's not we all together, yeah. But if something happened in this era where everybody's divorcing all the time and breaking up, like if we split, is she gonna be looking out for my son?
Yeah.
Right.
Who knows? Maybe, right? But not likely.
But you never really know when you walk.
And I don't want anything concerning his care to have to even depend on that. I don't want that to bother him in the least. Whether I'll do bad, he won't. And I off top, I don't even count. I take off from my budget plus whatever I'm sending that way. They live in California.
Yeah.
That ain't even part of it. So if I make $6,000 a month, I'm only bringing 5 here. Just for an example. You know what I'm saying?
I don't blame you.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap up real quick, man. We got Freak coming up shortly, man. So we got to get ready to make some room for Freaky Food for Thought, man. Shout out to AB, man, and the crew. Man, Raymond Batts in the building, man. Dude, you should took notes.
Wait, you gonna hold on? You gonna let him do that? He called you Ramming Bats.
No, I didn't.
He said, I'm going back on the tape. What time is it?
I said Raymond Bats.
When I go back on the tape, he said Ramming Bats. I don't know what you be doing with bats, my guy.
Ramming Bats.
He said that's
like a porn.
That's his porn name. That's his shop name. Ramming Bats. Ramming Bats. Shout out to Ramming Bats. It ain't 9 o'clock yet. We can't talk about Wade Ransom. But
hey man, where can they find you, man?
Hey, you can find me on Facebook, Raymond Alexander Batts. Look for the picture, look like an old 80s R&B album cover. Find me on Instagram, Mr. Batts the Court Man. Look for the picture, look like Morpheus. Make sure you take the yellow pill, Neo. And you can actually find me on YouTube as well. Just follow Raymond Batts on YouTube.
Hold on. We can't get out of here without talking about we can't talk about it, but I just want you to say it. Your nickname that you said to us at Bar 10.
Oh yeah, I have an entertainment nickname. Where this entertainment, this is like an entertainment personality comes out at a certain point of the night while we're hanging out.
Probably in Bray's Boom Boom Room.
and might be some karaoke going on, might be some dancing. But that entertainment name is Rib Tip.
Rib Tip. Rib Tip in the building. All right, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for stopping by, dude. Really appreciate the conversation and you dropping us the jewels, man. We appreciate you, though.
Hey, thanks for having me.
We'll talk. Y'all make sure y'all check out Raymond, man, on the Ownership Club, 106.3 FM, Sundays, 9 to 11, along with that girl Olivia, the man PGRG, Shop Blizz. I forgot the other guys.
Brian Fleming,
man. So y'all make sure y'all check them out, man. Sundays, 9 to 11, man, 106.3 FM, all right? And that does it for us, man. Y'all know how it is. We got to go out the way we came in, man. We got Landscaping Luch, Street Boy Stretch, crank the motherfucking speakers, boy. Let's get it.
You paying the fine.
39th to the heights.
Let's go.
Can I say that?
Nope.
Damn.
You paying the fine.
All right, guys. We'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.
Jesus shit! The affection! Walk through that door to see the light. Slow plow, I tried to push it wide. Shit was weak, I couldn't get no sleep. Fuck the white, I'm fucking with the green for the bucks. I like the green, got inside of plants. Get you high like John Moran. My shit, yeah, I'm popping that. Stay on the moon, keep it real, ain't fuck around with you goofies. Make me double D you die thinking it's Gucci, I'm a landscaper. For the plants, for the damn paper. Fuck you pay me, I'm out of damn favors. Lose, think it's sweet, you die, go push your luck. Like a no-hand nigga, I still can get you touched. Get it right here. Purple buds with some light hair. Got you thinking you can fly like Lightyear. Toys on me ain't looking, can make a move. I pop smoke, yeah, this shit can shake a room. I'm up in this dough. Couple tickets, what I'm in it for. Hit the connect, told them send it on, we building goals. Whoa, 448, what that shit weigh? Fuck a war, nigga, get cake. Lose. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. From 39th to the heights. It's big shit, baby. Big shit poppin'. Oh, shit poppin'. You gotta know that. What up, Luke? From the heights to the low, like a poem. We gon' get it on, baby. Yeah. Street boy stress, got hella moves. Big boy business, nigga, I ain't got shit to prove. Just scored a lick for the 50, I got some shit to move. Loose, hit the line, you know your tape is smooth. Double battle through at the block, all the Steph Curry way. Check a bag on the Tuesday and Thursday, chicken the Curry way. I've been toe snapping for years, I keep a stupid play. Go mouth if he playing in life, I'm quick to snatch his play. Give me that. Move around, big homie, back on this duty grind. If you ain't in my way, little dude, pay me no never mind. Quality control by the piece, that is out of smoke. The price is just sharp on the lows. I need another boat. It's a meal, now they call me Houdini. I need 100 more. I've been put a month after month for months. Check the scope. Yay. For 48, what that shit weigh? Way up the war, nigga, get cake, get street.